That day, they took my keys right out of my hand. Literally, the moment my house keys slipped from my fingers, I understood exactly where my 76 years of life were heading. My name is Margaret Chen. I taught middle school English for 38 years in Portland, Oregon. 3 years ago, I lost my husband Robert to cancer. I'd been living alone in our 3-bedroom house in the suburbs, the one with the cherry tree out front and the vegetable garden Robert planted. Autumn meant raking leaves every weekend. Winter meant the furnace humming at 5 a.m. It wasn't loneliness. It was just quiet. Mornings, I'd water the garden. Afternoons, I'd meet Linda and Joyce at the community center for book club. Evenings, NPR and a cup of tea. I wasn't lonely. I was simply alone. Then my son David called. Midweek, after work hours. Mom, Jessica and I are driving up this weekend. He mentioned his wife's name. That meant something was planned. They arrived Saturday with a fruit basket and serious faces. After lunch, David pulled out his iPad. Mom, this house is too much for you. I manage fine. The property taxes alone are killing you. And what if you fall? Jessica read an article about elderly people living alone. Jessica leaned in. There are wonderful senior living communities now, Margaret. Nothing like the old nursing homes. These are like luxury apartments. David swiped through glossy photos. Bright dining rooms. Smiling seniors doing yoga. A pool. We found one in Beaverton. If we sell the house now, the equity would cover the entrance fee. And there'd be money left over for us, for your care. My house. Our house. Robert's house. Reduced to equity and entrance fees. I'll think about it. You need to decide soon, Mom. The good facilities have waiting lists. And honestly, at your age. They drove back to Seattle that evening. The house fell silent again. But this time, the silence felt heavy. The next morning, I couldn't go outside. I couldn't look at Robert's cherry tree. David texted, realtor contact info. Get the house appraised. I sat with my tea getting cold. That night, I went to Robert's study. Behind his old textbooks was the lockbox. Inside investment accounts, life insurance payout, savings. $680,000. Money I'd never mentioned to David. What if I could choose for myself? The thought sparked. Next day, I called Multnomah County Aging Services. A counselor named Patricia answered. Looking to downsize on your own terms? Yes. With my own money. You have options. Independent senior communities, continuing care facilities, 55 condos. Want to tour some places? Can I do that? Absolutely. I'll set it up. I took the MAX train to Beaverton. Alone. Without telling David. Riverside Senior Living. No hospital smell. Coffee brewing. Fresh flowers in the lobby. Residents reading newspapers, playing cards. A woman approached Dorothy, 82, 2 years in residence. Let me show you around. Wide hallways with grab bars. Emergency call buttons every 20 feet. A 1-bedroom unit 850 square feet, full kitchen, washer dryer. Perfect for one person. Housekeeping twice a month included. Elevators were spacious. The dining room smelled like roast chicken. 2 meals a day included. Breakfast you make yourself. Activities? Tai Chi Tuesdays, art class Thursdays, book club Fridays. All optional. Nobody forces anything. I liked that. What's the cost? $350,000 entrance fee, $3,200 monthly. Covers food, maintenance, utilities. I did the math. I could do it. Without David. Without asking permission. When can I move in? Soon as paperwork clears. On the train home, I didn't look out the window. I made a plan. That night, I sat with Robert's photo. I'm keeping our home safe, honey. My way. 1 week later, bank, lawyer, paperwork, contract signed. All alone. Moving day 2 weeks out. The night before, I called David. David, I'm moving. Moving where? Did you choose a place? I'll help. Already done. What? I signed the contract. Movers come tomorrow. Silence. Then his voice rose. Mom, you can't just decide this alone. We're family. Exactly, David. We're family. Which includes me. You should have consulted us. Why? Because we care. What about the house? The inheritance planning? I spoke slowly. Clearly. The house is mine to handle. Your tax concerns are yours to manage. My retirement is my responsibility. Mom, David, I love you. But love isn't control. I can still make my own choices. I hung up. My hands shook not from anger or sadness, but from finally speaking my truth. Riverside Senior Living, Unit 247. My new home. Morning light through clean windows. A small patio with potted herbs. 7 a.m., lobby chair yoga. I don't have to attend. But I do. Dorothy waves. Sleep okay, Margaret? Best sleep in months. Thursday art class watercolors. The smell of paint. My brush moving across paper. Friday book club, 6 of us discussing Louise Erdrich. Someone makes coffee. We laugh about a plot twist. I'm alone, but not isolated. David visited a month later. No gifts. Just himself. Mom. Hi, honey. We sat in the common room with coffee. I'm sorry. I was trying to help, but I was really just controlling you, making my anxiety your problem. David, I'm sorry too. For not telling you sooner. But I needed to do this myself. This place is actually really nice. It is. I'll visit more. Just to visit, not to manage. I'd like that. I live at Riverside now. Alone, but connected. I chose this. Sometimes I miss the house. Robert's cherry tree. The garden. I didn't sell it, I'm renting it to a young family. In case I want to return. Retirement needs 3 things. Health, moving every day, staying active. Financial independence, enough money to choose. Genuine relationships, connection without obligation. When you have these 3, you own your life. This morning, I opened my window. Breeze came in. Roses blooming below. I'm living a day I chose. That's enough.